here doing today? Just doing a movie review for The Collector. It's here on Blu-ray. There it is. Hope you guys can see that alright. So pretty much the new one, the sequel to it, The Collection, has just come out. I've been trying to find The Collector for a long time, probably 6 to 8 months now. And it went out of print here in Australia, and it was, it was almost impossible to find. Every time I went to JB, they would go, oh, you can just order it from our website, or, something like that, or get it off eBay, or something ridiculous like that. And because they never said they had any in any of this JB Hi-Fi stores I went to. And one day, I finally just went in there, I was walking around, and they never ever had the DVD or Blu-ray copy any JB stores. One time I went to the one a little while away from me, and I just went down to the R-rated section to have a look what they had, and sure enough they had a Blu-ray copy of The Collector. They didn't have a DVD one, but they had a Blu-ray one left. It was for $13, I think, $13 on Blu-ray. So I definitely did pick it up because I've been meaning to see it for ages. Honestly, when it comes to horror movies, I love them. The horror genre is my favourite. Honestly, I couldn't live without my horror movies. I absolutely love them. I love the Aliens, the Final Destinations. I love the Evil Deads. I love watching the Walking Dead series. I love my horror films and everything. And the thing is, when I'm watching horror films, never have I been scared of any. Like, I never jump or have I ever felt sick in any of them. Like, never when I've watched any of the Saws or anything have I ever felt sick or gone ill or anything like that. I've never really felt sick or anything. They've always just been laughable, fun movies. Saws and all the other movies that are supposed to be scary or really gross. They're not really gross to me or scary because I never really get scared. The only real horror film I was ever scared in was The Strangers, and I only really felt tense in that. I wasn't like jump scared. It was really just tense that I felt in that. But this film, honestly, was so fucking gross. This is worse than The Human Centipede, I think. When I watched The Human Centipede, it was sort of just like, that's not even like gross. It was gross, but it wasn't like remotely gross, like you're about to throw up or you felt violently ill in your stomach or, But The Collector, it was just really, really bad. Like, I don't know why, but I have a phobia of things going into my skin, so like needles, or I hate going fishing because I'm scared the hook's going to go into me, stuff like that. And in this film he uses hooks and stuff to like tie people up, and the whole time I was sitting there going, really feeling ill and, very uneasy, because I didn't really like how he was hanging people with hooks and tying them up with hooks and earrings and stuff. Barbed wire, so it's sort of just like, oh no. I've never really felt like that in a horror film before or been scared, but The Collector, as I said, was a good horror film. So if you really want to be, sitting there going, oh, nail biting, chilling, definitely the way to go with The Collector. I'll probably check out The Collection, which is the new one, soon. Probably won't buy it straight away, but I will end up getting a sequel to this eventually. And it says from the writers of Saw 4, 5 and 6. It didn't really feel like a Saw movie to me. I mean, yeah, it was blood and gore horror like the Saws are, but it wasn't really like the typical Saw film that you'd see. But pretty much the storyline for it is that this new family's moved into this house, and they've gotten some people to put some railing on the windows and to fix up the place. They got some renovators and stuff. One of the renovators, he's putting like bars on the windows so no one breaks in or anything. And pretty much the family has plans to go on holiday, and at the end of the day it shows the husband or father of the children giving all the envelopes of money out to all the workers and saying we'll be on holiday, so we'll be back in like a few weeks or whatnot. But then one of the contractors, he has a little girl and or a daughter and a wife, and the wife's in a bit of trouble with some money and she's gonna get killed. So he plans to break into the rich people's house where he's working and steal a diamond from their safe because they're really rich. And when he's in there the night that he's stealing and diamond he's, you know, almost about to unlock, and he starts hearing someone in the house, and he's like, oh, I thought they left. You know, he was thinking that it was the owner that had left. But so he closes it all up. He doesn't take the diamond. He goes to get out, but then he starts to hear screaming from the basement. Yeah, sure enough, a psychopath killer's in the house, wearing a leather mask. And it starts really creepy because he doesn't know where he is. The contractor doesn't know where he is because you can just hear him walk around on the floorboards and stuff like that. You know, he doesn't know where he is and stuff. And there's traps with wires and stuff. But the thing is, when they were showing people dying when they hit a string and they would like fly in the air, or something would fall on them or something like that, it didn't really show it properly. It would show like them, you know, breaking the string, and they would go really fast, like camera would shake, and then like it would just show them dead, which you know, wasn't really that bad. You know, there were some elements that was really creepy, like when the main character, he was chained up down the basement. He had all hooks in his back because he was hooked to the pole and stuff. And he ripped all them out, and he went to run out of the basement with the little girl. And because the killer was outside, because he killed a cop, he just saw him sprinting out the window, and he just looks down in the little window down the cell. I was like, oh, that is creepy. Like, that was like really freaky seeing that. But overall, I thought it was a really decent film because I've been wanting to see it for so long. I really hate when I want to see a film for so long and I'm disappointed with it. Such as Red Dawn, for instance. The new Red Dawn, I waited for that for ages. Really wanted to see it, thought it would be brilliant. Really didn't like that much. But with The Collector, I waited for ages to see it because I really just couldn't find a copy to get. Finally watched it, I actually thought it was pretty decent. Not as good as I was expecting it to be, but it was still, you know, on an average horror film that I like. You know, it's still going to be one I'm going to go back and watch again. Maybe not for a while because it does creep me out now. But probably in the next few months I'll revisit it when I end up buying the collection. I'll probably, you know, watch both of them when I get the second one. But anyway, it was a pretty decent film. At 10 stars, I'll probably give it a 7, probably 7.5. You know, it was a decent average horror film. If you liked the first Saw, if you liked what's another good horror film? If you like Friday the 13th or anything like that, definitely go and check out The Collection. It's a really The Collector, sorry. Definitely check out The Collector. It was a really good film. It may be a bit hard to pick up if you live in Australia. I mean, I don't know about America and stuff. I think they would have a lot of copies, but it's really rare to find it in Australia because I looked for months for it and everyone kept saying we don't have any copies. Maybe just look online. You know, it took me months and I didn't want to order it secondhand or order it from the website because some of them always come damaged. So I wanted to buy in store so I could have a look and go, okay, it's in, you know, pretty good nick. I'm going to buy it. But when I bought it, it was the last one left and it was in perfect condition for $13 for the Blu-ray. But yeah, it was pretty good. You don't ever see the killer's face in it. I'll show you a close-up of it. There's the back. Yeah, it was a really good horror film. I thought it was pretty decent. So who does it star here? Sure, it stars Josh Stewart. Who else does it have? Michael Raleigh-Burke, Andrea Roth, Julian Fernandez, Carly Scott Collins, Madeline Zimmer, and Robert Winston. I don't know any of those actors, so it's sort of like I wasn't watching it because of someone I knew in the film. It got 4 stars from Empire. I always read Empire, so I'll definitely have to read the write-up they gave for it. Back in 2000 and when was this made? 2010. So I just try and find the copy that they wrote the review for, so I can have a look at what they said about it. But definitely worth checking out if you're a big fan of horror films and if you like seeing those really good gory slasher films. But definitely worth one to check out. So I hope you guys liked that little review that I gave you tonight. Definitely go and check it out. I can't wait to see The Collection. When I was watching the film The Collector, I was sort of like, I don't really want to go see The Collection now because this is so freaky, you know, but I'm going to have to because the ending sort of leaves it open, which I was hoping they did do. I was like, please don't leave it open because I really I don't want to forget what happened to the last one before I buy the new one. But anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys all later. See you later.